All right, there we are. Not a bad bass. We can do better though. All right, buddy. Here we are. Oh, maybe we got something. Let's see. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's gonna surface or not. If it hasn't surfaced, maybe it's a pike. Oh. No. Oh yeah, it is a pike. All right. Doesn't look like a huge one. Get the net. What is up, gang? We are out on the lake doing some evening bass fishing tonight. We're on the pontoon boat. This is the boat I fixed up here with the 40 horse Honda, the new fuel pump, new fuel line. So she's running pretty good. Still a little bit rough on the cold starts, but for the most part, you know, she's going to be a pretty good fishing boat this year. What I'm doing tonight is some spinning rod fishing. I like to fish in these weed beds, kind of weedy out by the lily pads and stuff. So I use this Texas rigged worm. It's got a worm hook, and then you got your worm, so you can kind of put your hook on the edge there, so when it bites down, it'll get hooked. But it's a little bit weedless, not 100%. And then you got your sinker, so you're fishing it in the weeds, and then I pull up on it. You know, I let it sit for a while. If you don't get anything, pull up on it, and I reel it in a little closer, and then I try that area, let it sit for a while. But instead of just pulling it through the weeds, I pull up on it a little so it doesn't get stuck in the weeds. As far as the camera style, I do a little bit differently in the summertime, because in the wintertime you're sitting on a chair on the ice, and I use a chest mount because your hands are kind of higher and the camera looks underneath your hands and you can see the fish. But in the summertime, if you use a chest mount, all you're going to see is hands and fishing rod. You won't really see those bass flipping out of the water and all the cool stuff you want to see. So what I do is I use this is called a chest mount, so the camera will sit right here, and this is a separate accessory here that I screw in for my GoPro. I'm using the Hero 9 Black, a little bit older model, maybe 3 or 4 years older. But the camera itself, you can't see because I'm holding it, but the camera itself has one of these magnetized things on it, and then I can just snap it in there and it magnetizes on really. It's really sturdy, but I don't have to unscrew stuff, so I can take this thing off. I have another one for another accessory. I can put it on a selfie stick and switch on and off without having to unscrew anything. And this way the camera's looking over my shoulder, so you can see all that nice fish footage. So anyway, evening bass, we're looking for the big ones. We're out on the lake. Here we go. I think it's something. Yep, it's gonna surface. Yep, there it is. Oh man, didn't make a huge splash. Decent size, looks like. Bass. Oh, he's fighting me pretty good on that one. Come on, sucker. Oh, he's got a bunch of weeds in him. Oh man, look at that. Let's see how big this guy is. Oh, he's shed the weed. Looks like a decent size. Ooh. Another decent one. Bad. Look at that. That was a little bigger than last time. Like 17 and a half, 17 3/4. Almost pretty similar to the size of the last one. All right. There he is. Thanks, bud. Something there. Get your back. See if we can get another one. Get big. This one. There we go. Oh yeah, there goes. Beautiful. Seems like it's a pretty big one. Oh, no, maybe not. Looks like a bass. Oh man. Probably gonna try and go into the boat. Wow. Yeah, not bad. Oh yeah. That's a pretty good bass. Felt real heavy. Alright. Let's see here. Got a little tape. Let's see what he is. It's like 17 inches. Alright. Okay, got some on. Maybe not as big, buddy. Thanks for that. It's a perch. Oh, cool. That's actually, I thought it was another bass, but that's actually a perch. There he goes. That's pretty cool. Little perch there, not crazy small for a perch, but this lake. Alright, look at that. A little perch. Not too bad for a perch. Oh, sweet. Like something. Yep. Been a while. Jumps, it's a bass. Yep, that's gotta be a bass. Go bigger, buddy. Some weed on the end of that pole. Wow, looks not bad. Alright. Let's see what we got. Yeah, not terrible. Maybe around 17. Just threw something. Oh, that that bass just threw a crawdad claw. That was in his mouth too. Crazy. Been eating the crawdads. Oh man, that's really in there. It's right in the gill. He had that thing all the way down. Don't want to tear up his gills too bad. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Get the tape. All right. Damn, this is a little wily one. All right, settle down. Gonna get all caught in the string again. Alrighty. This one's 16. Not too bad, real aggressive. It's just a little one, I think. All right, buddy. Here we go. Yeah, little bass. Ooh. Ooh. I might not even need later. Here we are. Just a little one. Got the hook down there pretty far though. Damn. Oh. Oh man. I didn't think that was anything but a weed at first. Looks like a bass. Flipped. It's really in there. Size one. Actually, yeah. Looks like he swallowed that sucker, didn't he? Crap. Oh, he's going into those weeds. Come on, bud. Oh, he's gonna get those weeds on. I think we got him all set. All right. There he goes. My net here. Ooh. All right. All right, where you hooked at? Oh man, he's not even really hooked. The hook went right through there. See how big this guy is. It's like 15 and a half. Not too bad. Got some decent ones so far this year. All right, bud. Let you go. Got something. Bam. Looks like another bass. Looks like not a bad one. All right. Looks like this guy's got his eye gouged out there. One of them anyway. It's kind of gnarly. Look at that. Got into some type of a fight. Alright. That's 16. Not bad. I guess we're going to put the one eye back here. Little one eye monster. Bam. Beautiful, beautiful day.